Cara DeFalco, our Cooks Essentials team leader, is here. She's also the lady you know from YouTube and Cara's Cucina. It is a pleasure to have you back.
I am always happy to be here with you, my friend.
And you brought us a panini maker.
A panini press and also an indoor grill because, you know, there's a big game coming up, which I know folks around here are very excited for.
Well, you know, the birds are flying their way to the big game out in Arizona.
Yes, exactly. So whatever you are making, you're going to be able to do it with this panini press and indoor grill.
So salmon.
So we've got some salmon here, and actually what I'm going to do...
Does it cook top and bottom here?
It cooks top and bottom.
So
you have the two plates. Nope, nothing to flip. Nothing, and you're going to get obviously done in half the time because you're cooking both sides. So what would you normally do? Let's use our little cleaner tool. This comes with it, so we can just slide the stuff out of the grill.
Salmon off the grill.
We're just going to put that right there. And these can go right on. And what would you normally do? You would do like 4 minutes about per side if you were doing, yeah, okay. So we've got our temperature gauge here. We can turn this even all the way up. What's gonna happen once you turn this on, plug it in, your power light's gonna come on. When it reaches your desired temperature, that is gonna turn green and let you know that it's hot enough. And we're gonna give this a close.
But it also has that floating hinge. That means it's going to take thicker things, right?
Yes, absolutely. So, and we'll show you some of the other stuff that you can do on this as well. So in here, I've got my chicken that I grilled already, that I'm going to pull off of here. And we are gonna get this onto our panino, because when it's just one, it's panino. We'll get our pesto, we've got our tomato and mozzarella on the other side. All right, we'll get this right in the middle.
It looks like fresh pesto.
Fresh pesto, of course. We'll put the whole thing together.
On ciabatta toast.
On ciabatta, yep. And then again, so we were talking about that floating hinge. So we're going to be able to get this in here. Give this a little spin. Whoop.
Is he being stubborn?
Yes, it is. Here's my adjuster. Should be able to unclip it, but it will fit in there and the piece will float up at the bottom. There you go, you've got it.
And then, oh, he's sliding forward.
He's sliding forward.
All right, maybe not one quite that thick.
Not quite that thick.
But you know what? We'll work on him and we'll get him together.
Yes.
The most important thing to realize here is that you've got a beautiful panini press that is great for all those breads, that crispy, crunchy crust.
I was going to say,
melty cheese.
Which is exactly what we have here. So we do have a thicker sandwich here. And that one just wasn't quite set up for it. But again, so we've got that brie and jam in here. We'll give this a little...
You could also do like a chocolate hazelnut spread.
Oh, yes, you were talking.
Now this is that cream cheese and jam?
Yes.
Oh,
right?
It's like a French toast.
Like a little stuffed
almost like
French
a Monte
toast.
Cristo.
Yes, yes.
If there were maybe, you know, I don't know, some ham and cheese in there.
You could do that as well. But again, and then these...
Or a classic grilled cheese for lunch,
Just an absolute... I love grilled cheese and soup this time of year. It's one of my most favorite things.
Now, we have this in the black and the red. This one is brand new today. Red is more limited. So if you're looking for something that's going to do a great job, look at these burgers. And those don't look like beef burgers. They look like
those are turkey burgers.
Are these turkey burgers?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
absolutely. So again,
so they're already a little lighter.
Yes. So again, we're able to just get that indoor grilling, cooking on both sides. Both of these plates then release.
And where do you clean them up?
And these are just a quick hand wash, warm soapy water. Yeah, so I'm gonna come back around to you, David. This button right here is gonna be how you release them. Why don't we do it on one of the cooler ones behind you there.
You wanna come back here with me,
I'm coming with you, friend.
So to adjust this, you're just going to turn this and then that way.
Yes, that allows the top one to swing a little bit. So you're getting the cleaning tool. In the back, you're getting this drip tray. This is what's gonna catch any of that extra fat that comes off of your items. And then there's a button on the top and the bottom here. This is gonna release the plate. So you're able to pull this right off, and that's how you're gonna just give this a quick and easy hand wash, and it slides right back on. There's little hooks here. So you just wanna set this back into place, and it's gonna snap for you.
How about that?
And then again, this is your knob. This has your temperatures on it in about 50-degree increments. And that's what you would use to just turn this on, set your temperature, and again, that ready light will let you know when it has heated up. It takes about 3 minutes to heat up to the appropriate temperature.
And yours won't have my fingerprint on it.
Yeah.
So this is going to work out really nicely. This is something really beautiful. And if you don't have a panini press in your home, you're already behind the 8 ball because there's so many things you want to make that'll be nice and grilled and beautiful, beautifully crispy. This is what it's all about. Whether it's salmon, whether it's chicken, whether it's fish, any kind of beef.
Exactly. And you've been talking so much about your health journey and the way that you eat these days. You know, what a wonderful way to, again, just kind of get that delicious grilled flavor indoors. You could do grilled shrimp on here. And again, for those of us like me who live in an apartment and don't necessarily have outdoor access.
I could grill veggies on here.
You could grill veggies on here, yep. I see, you know, some nice delicata squash is always lovely on the grill.
Squash is nice, and if you make squash boats and you fill it with all kinds of yummies.
Fill it with, yes. You know what I love to do squash boats? You fill it with a little bolognese sauce.
So good.
So good. So good. But again, you could grill the squash first as the prep and then fill them and heat them up again.
Exactly. This is what makes it, just get a little, use a little ingenuity. And what you're going to find is that all eating plans can be changed and tweaked ever so slightly.
Absolutely.
To give you the results you're after.
And these plates are non-stick, so you don't even have to add grease or oil to the foods in order to grill them this way. So that's the other benefit versus your outdoor grill where you would, get that stick onto those grill panels. This, you're going to just be able to put your proteins on and slide them right off.
Well, it's just incredible. Don't miss out on this. I got it in red and in black. These are hand wash, removable plates. Once they get nice and cool, remove them, pop them in your sink with a little warm soapy water, maybe a scrub daddy, and boom, you're done.
That's it, absolutely. And again, you do get your little tool to clean in between the grates, which is always the pain when it comes to grilling.
Exactly. And you're going to find the steaks are already beginning to cook up nicely.
Yep.
And you know what? If you want to leave this in here, this is already up to temperature now, but if you want to leave it closed before you put that steak on and get that nice sizzle and sear, that's perfect too. And we got our panini all worked out.
We did get the panini in there, so that is in there cooking as well.
Don't go super thick.
Just
like 5 inches.
Pare it down. We'll just pare it down. A little over the top. I was overcompensating,
You know what? Cut it in half and make 2 sandwiches.
That's it.
There you are.
Share with a friend.
All right. Or leftovers for lunch the next day, right? Hey, this is what it's all about. Don't miss out. K64872. Kara DeFalco, what a pleasure to have you back.
Always happy to be here. Enjoy your Sunday,
Thank
David.
you so much. You too. Oh, Racina, I was about to say Restelle.